Let's go. Oh, I love this. I love it. Welcome to Self Love Sunday. Pardon we weren't able to come. Like I told you guys, if we don't make this Self Love Saturday, we push it to Self Love Sunday. I'm gonna let everybody know. Stay prepared for the Safe Space Daily Show tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST. Yeah, and everything is perfect really right now. What to say? I am Mr. Saylee, your divine counselor here, expressing self-love because it is creating a better world for us. It is. And I love to hear and see individuals talk about self-love. That's beautiful. I love it. Now, where everybody get to that point, no. I'm be real with myself, first. Everyone won't get there. And when you put in the work for yourself to do that, I mean, it's beautiful. You could show. I think I was just listening to this one guy. I think this is what I always say too. I think his videos, he's making them on YouTube maybe 15 years ago, and he was talking about when you find your way, or let's say you find a door of truth, of elevation, or whatever it may be. You now have the map, and you can guide other individuals. He's talking about like being a lighthouse. I remember. Shout out to Dennis. Yeah, he made a portrait, or he made a painting. I don't want to say portrait. I think that's of actual people, but no, he made a painting, and it was of a lighthouse. And I'm appreciative of it because every time I look at it, I'm like, man, being that beacon of light for individuals, and no longer really enjoying my peace, and right now getting to a point where it's like, hey, if people get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. I done left more than enough for individuals to get it if they really want it. To get what, you may ask? To get what, Mr. Jaya? Let's say just discover self-love. Excuse me. Discover self-love instead of expressing self-hate. And there's multiple ways to express self-hate. We're not going to go into that. You guys, it's happening all over the planet right now. You can, we see that going on. But also there are pockets of self-love happening in different communities. That's good stuff too. And one of these days I'll be able to stumble upon some of these communities or community and bask in the self-love environment. And I really love where I'm at right now. I think I'm going to talk with this week with even my clients just about the catalyst. I seen this movie 2000. It came out this year, 2025. It's like The Catalyst. It's not called The Catalyst. I think it's just called Catalyst. And now we can go to the definition of catalyst. I'll probably go through that on the Safe Space Daily Show. I'll look it up, but I think it's more like a spark. I believe this is without looking it up. It's like a reaction that leads you to do something. So you can call it like a spark or reaction. For example, you say like, all right, the Black Power movement was a catalyst for civil rights or catalyst for black freedom or just freedom in general. I mean, just to give some, some examples or for it. But yeah, that is a very, very powerful. Let's say, okay, another one too. Forgiveness being the catalyst for your ultimate freedom. This is on all levels. All levels. Now, dude, we don't have to be sitting talk for hours and to get that. No, because the time is already up. Time is up, and if you're able to get it, then that's very good. If you're not, then that's good. That's actually good too. Just don't be distracted. Just don't be distracted, whether it's on TikTok or whatever else. Just don't be distracted. For anything that you want, you can want a cheeseburger. Just don't be good. Do it. Have it. Be satisfied with it. I just made some lo mein and man with some spinach. And I'm like, oh, so good, so good. It was so good. I'm gonna enjoy some more probably later too while I'm watching while I watch another film. I was watching excuse me guys, I was watching that film last night. It's called The Watchers. I think it came out this year as well too, 2025. Maybe 2024, I'm not sure. But I know in the last couple years, 2-3 years. And it was dealing with individuals who were not liked, and they went underground to live because society didn't want them or didn't approve of them. And I'm not gonna tell the story. I think one guy ended up having relations maybe with one of them, and they ended up having an offspring. And I think she was able to come into the sunlight. I think they were not able to come into sunlight and things like that. But it just goes to show me, if you are willing to experience let's say freedom, or let's say your own truth. Let's say if you're trying to experience greatness or you're trying to experience joy and happiness, it may come at the cost of individuals that you know and like, to pull that away from you. You may have to disappoint everybody that you know and love. I'm gonna say it like that. You may have to disappoint everyone that you know and love. And people be talking to me like, oh man, Mr. Saylee, you can't disappoint the people that you love. You can't do that. My freedom and my joy and my happiness and my calmness is very important to me. Very. And if anyone at any point in my life is trying to block that or add any barriers to that, no. Then I gotta make a move that you may look at it as disrespecting or disrespectful or rude. Look at it how you want. I'm not in this life to please anyone. No one. That's not why we here. To please someone. That's not why we here. If anyone, this is why I'm talking about this self-love Sunday. You better please yourself. You got the whole world that wants you to be something else. Having you stressing, having you worrying, having you focus on outside versus inside. This is the world we in, and we're all in the same, on the same a planet, but there's different worlds that we experience. So you have to get to a point where you feel like, oh man, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I know there's some ladies and some of my friends they tell me, or who, if they know me, or yeah, Mr. Saylee, I'm done, or Daniel, or Saylee, whatever they call me, I'm done with this. Well, then be done. You don't even have to let anyone know. Don't even call me to let me know that you're done. Just be done, and I'll see it in your actions. Everything is observable now. Everyone is on social media, and now until I get to a point where I'm not on it anymore, then you won't observe. I'll just be a thought, a distant thought in your mind. Like, dang, what happened to Mr. Saylee? What happened to this? I thought he was doing this. I'm not doing it anymore. And then you kind of come up with your own story. It's just like with you. You gotta create your story to win. How do you win this game or this life? What do you have to do? I was just listening to shout out to Muji, man. Oh man, brings some profound pointings. I think he mentioned, he was talking about some guy. He wrote a letter in and saying that he unalived. Well, no, he didn't unalive. No. Sorry, let me not make anything up. He left his pregnant wife and his kind of family on that end just because he was kind of done with what I take from it is just like he was just done with the chaos of trying to compete, not even compete, to really show up in a certain way to where it's like, oh man, you know what? I got to take care of this kid or my wife and children. I have to show up as someone else. And that's not you. Trying to show up as somebody else, that's not even you. Express your true self. Express who you really are. People showing up as other people, and then you wonder why you miserable, why you sad, or why you unhappy. You trying to show up as somebody else. You ain't even showing up as you. So that's what this self-love Sunday, whether we come on Saturday, but that's what self-love is about. Can you love you to show up as you? And that's it. There's no more. We don't have to do no elaborate plan or trying to figure. Mr. Saylee, how do I get to there? How do I get to that level? How do I get to that? Well, first, let's get some keys out. First, you have to understand, do you even enjoy you? Do you even know you? What does it even mean to you? These things we're still breaking down, like love and the self, and those things we're still breaking down. And I know a lot of people don't want to deal with that. But see, dealing with me, Mr. Saylee, you're going to have to come with it. Nobody can come half-stepping around. I mean, they can, but I ain't going to be around long. You come half-stepping, that's your life. I don't have to live that way. I think I was talking, sometimes I go through the TikTok streets and I see what other folks are talking about, and I mean, it's good. People talking about some stuff. They talk about good stuff. They talk about things. But I mean, I got with all of these individuals, I mean, it's just too easy, man. It really is. What I mean by this is too easy. Like, seeing your whole life and what you're dealing with. It's not tough. Meaning like, oh man, this is tough to figure out or figure this person out. No. It's not tough at all. See, you dealing with somebody who's done the work. So any of your, let's say, concerns, problems, or issues, it's already, they're easily solvable. Easily solvable. Remember, some individuals don't even want to solve their issues. They don't. They want to play around. I know individuals talking about going to see therapists or psychologists or counselors or whatever they're going to see, and they be playing around in there too. They're not even serious. So just because you're talking about, oh yeah, I went to see a therapist or a counselor, that don't mean anything to me. Because first, there's some that are poor, average, good, great, and then the best. So if you ain't even dealing with at least a good one, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. We're not gonna be on here too long, man. I really creating this space for individuals to. It's not even about listening to what I'm saying. You need a spot where you can speak up. So where if you're coming, on this app, everyone's always listening to what somebody else saying. The couple things that I do, I want to let people to express. You have to express. What are you about? How's your day going? What's going on with you? This ain't even about solving nothing. Just how you feeling, man. What are you working on in life? What are you working on in life? There's a lot of great things that are coming out. I see my what about boys, Pedro Vibes come in, man. I want to see what he got going on. What's going on, Pedro Vibes? Hey, shout out to everybody in. Shout out to everybody that's in. I'm gonna definitely look to pull in because he's come on before, so I want to invite. Now you don't have to. No one doesn't ever have to come up. That's the thing. Remember, what I do on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if it's on Saturday or Sunday, it's for you guys. Safe Face Saylee Show is for you guys as well too. But I create this space right here for individuals to be able to come up and speak. Everyone on TikTok always listening to what somebody else is saying. How about what you have going on? This is the self-love. I know I value others. I do. It's not about how much what you got to say. Because a lot of people out there, they're hurt. And I know this. But you don't have to get on here and be like, oh yeah, Mr. Saylee, I don't want to speak to you about my hurt or all those different things like that. No, you don't have to. But you're dealing with somebody who knows that you may be. And you might not have individuals who just want to listen. I remember this one girl I used to just... Sometimes she just want to vent. And sometimes I'll be foolish and try to provide solutions. I mean, she probably liked hearing it. But it was more she just wanted to vent. That was just in my youth. I was just kind of dead in, like, all right, yeah, I got the answer. I'm going to solve this, solve that. I got you. Because if somebody coming to me and they tripping or they look like they going through something and it's harmful in their life, I'm like, won't you try to ease that? I'm trying to ease that. But not everyone wants that. Sometimes, like, let me just talk about my problems. I don't even want to fix them. Hey, man, I get only for a little bit, but then after some time, I got to get away. Because I can't just hear negativity all the time. No. You probably got to, like those consultations, you got about 15 minutes. Maybe 30, but you got about 15 minutes. I was just replaying this in my head. 15-minute consultation. It don't take that long to know what you need and what you need to get. It don't take long at all. to figure out what you need, why you need it, where, and then the magic in is the how. Not everyone wants that as well too. Not everyone wants that. But yeah, Self-Love Sunday. Mr. Saylee, why did you start this Self-Love Sunday? Because I'm in a world where a lot of people don't even love themselves. That's a tough world to be in. You're in a position where everyone's competing. Yeah, not in any competition. See, when it comes to self-love, there is no competition there. Oh, I can love myself better than you love yourself. No, that doesn't exist. Matter of fact, I hope you love yourself better than I do. I hope you do. So there's no competition. Because I want you to win. I actually want everybody on the planet to do better than me. One of my boys was asking me, man, why you want everybody to do better than you? Because I know how it feels to want goodness for yourself. And I want individuals to achieve that, or at least to strive for that. Yeah, some individuals, they're like, you know what, that's not important to me, Mr. Saylee. I just want to get this money, get these women, and travel the world. Well, then do that. Well, then do it. Anything that you want in this life, there's a pathway to it. You guys can look on my page. There's a lot of fakers out there, guys. I think this one girl, she called them bots. Yeah, they probably are there. Probably are a lot of bots. I remember used to be on that one app with the Bigo Live. TikTok remind me just like Bigo Live, man. Ain't doing nothing new. Maybe it just got some AI involved with it now. But this is Bigo Live. And I used to try to tell my cousin too. Like, you don't know about Bigo Live? Oh no, everybody on TikTok. But the Bigo Live is what it reminds me of. They ain't doing nothing new. Nothing new. It's like I'm in a whole nother world. It's like, hold on. Yeah. This will probably be the last app that I even get. Probably so. Probably the last app. I was just looking at some old images or some old videos. I'm like I had 3 phones or 4 phones. I'm like, man, we already lapped y'all, man. Who trying to do that, or who trying to introduce yourself to do that? Go ahead and do it. I'm about to get to a point of no phone. That's real self-love. Get to a point of no phone. It said you won't miss your pictures or all those things you saved. Who knows? Who knows? I may keep that, but maybe turn on. Maybe I have a device and you're like, hey man, you just turned it on. Who knows? I don't know, once a month or something like that. But that's the real self-love. You gotta learn you. Learn you, and we're not about to stay on too long. We're about to get up out of here, upload this on YouTube, and then probably watch another film for the night, see what's going on with it. Made some low main. Oh man. I keep on finding and telling myself like this life is perfect, and I see why. Because I'm making it that way. I ain't waiting for nobody to do nothing for me. Nothing at all. It can be a little struggle sometimes. It is dealing with this mess, but I just ended up taking out my trash and doing these different things, cook. Yeah, that stuff can be tough. But will it ever stop me from making moves that I have to. No, that's actually a catalyst for me to make sure that I find the freedom in this life, this lifetime. When we ain't waiting, there's no more lectures or nothing else I need else. There's no more videos, no more friends, nothing, none of that. I got it now. Now I finally got it. Yeah, I finally got it now. So it's like, oh man, so you're not seeking no more, Mr. Saylee? I'm just staying focused to maintain the self-love frequency, but to seeking for more of it. Ooh, let me read this and find out more. No, there's no more. It's just sustaining that and renewing it. And I love how Moji says it. It's like, no, you can't find it. Being that observer, the absolute observer. No, you can't find it. It's there. Once you discover it and you find it, you erase. And that's what some people I know they're afraid of. But I know if you do love yourself, you get closer to finding it and being satisfied with life. But alright guys, I hope you all doing well. Continue to love yourself. If you ever need anything, you can please hit me up. Either you're on TikTok or go on Facebook or all those different things. I think I got a link tree there as well too. Go ahead and see that and reach out if you really need it. Maybe you got a certain request. Maybe you want to talk about a certain question. Bring that up. I know some lecturers, they get on here, they want to talk 8 hours. That's not for me. I could, but that's not for me. We shortening everything now. I'm watching these girls and these whoever on YouTube now. If your video's about over 15 minutes and I don't feel drawn to it, I don't want to watch it. you know, you can save it. Save it. Give me something that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe a break or something. Because you can get your breakthrough in 3 seconds, 10 seconds, really. I want to see when individuals start making videos 30 seconds. That lets me know how far along you are. If you can get somebody a breakthrough by just speaking with them for 30 seconds, oh man, then you there. Welcome to the future. The future is now. All right, everyone, please take care of yourselves. Love you all. Please make sure that you're loving yourself. Peace.